Opening the IC station from Amazon Kit for an LED thumbs up. The parts list does not include a capacitor, but there is a footprint on the PCB. We will ignore it. A challenging part in the kit is the surface mount SLP16 DX158 IC. Flux is your friend. We used a no-clean flux pen. Most of this video shows the installation of the IC. The rest is time-lapsed. It is a 16-pin IC controlling 81 LEDs without resistors, so it must use multiplexing. Make sure of polarity. The dot and the notch on the IC match the silkscreen. We tinned one pad and are tacking on the IC to that pad, making sure it is lined up as well as possible. We are using a knife edge soldering tip and very thin solder. Try to apply heat from the soldering iron to the pad and for as short a time as possible. Next, we solder one more pin at the other end of the IC to hold the IC solidly in place. Obviously, we are applying too much heat and holding the soldering iron to the pins of the IC too long, so do as we say and not as we do. Still, it is good enough that it works. After having trouble with the point of the knife edge tip, we switched to using it edgewise. It's much easier from here. Be sure to revisit the first pin that was tacked on. We checked the work. We are using a magnifying lamp. Soldering the pins on the other side of the IC goes pretty well. It looks okay when we examine it a little closer. The other parts are time-lapsed. The LEDs are fun, and you can lose track of time and of yourself doing them. We do them in numerical order from 1 to 81. The plus sign and the minus sign mark the polarity on the silk screen. The long lead is the positive or anode, and the short the cathode or negative. Also, you can check the negative side by a flat part of the rim of the LED. Bending the leads is a good way to hold the LEDs in place while you solder them. We check them after every 10 or so by plugging in the power and turning on the switch. They included about 5 or 10 extras in case any didn't work. They did not include a USB power cord. Fortunately, we had one. In case you don't have one, solder wires to the power instead of installing the jack. From here on out, you know what to do. Rumble. Subscribe. and give this video a Thanks for watching.